Lionel Messi has spent a career surrounded by teammates on the pitch, but this week, it was those same teammates who showed up for him off it, in one of the more moving displays of solidarity football has seen in a while. Jorge Messi, father, agent and lifelong architect of his son's career, was laid to rest on Sunday, August 9th, at El Prado Cemetery just outside Rosario, Argentina, 2 days after he died at Sanatorio Centro following a long illness. The funeral itself was small, private and heavily guarded, attended by Messi's immediate family, including his wife Antonella Ricuzzo, their children, his mother Celia Cuccittini and his siblings Rodrigo, Macias and Maria Sol, alongside a small handful of his Argentina national teammates who came to support him personally rather than as public figures. While the burial stayed private, the tributes from the football world were anything but quiet. The most talked-about moment came the night before, when Inter Miami faced Monterrey in the League's Cup with Messi absent, still in Argentina mourning with his family. In the 32nd minute, midfielder Rodrigo de Paul, Messi's close friend and teammate, unleashed a low strike from outside the box to put Miami ahead. Rather than celebrate in the usual way, de Paul pulled off his jersey to reveal Messi's own number 10 shirt underneath, dedicating the goal directly to his grieving captain. It was a gesture that needed no translation, and it quickly became the defining image of the entire tribute wave that followed Jorge's death. De Paul wasn't working from nothing, either. Both he and Messi have described their relationship as something close to brothers on and off the pitch for Argentina's national team, and that closeness clearly carried through to how de Paul chose to honor his captain in the moment that mattered most. Unfortunately, the result didn't go Miami's way, as Hugo Kuipers equalized after halftime and Diego Rossi scored a late winner to hand the club a 2-1 defeat, but the football result felt almost beside the point next to what de Paul's gesture represented. Luis Suarez, another close teammate and longtime friend of Messi's from both club and country, added his own tribute on Instagram, writing that Jorge would continue watching over Messi with pride, just as he always had. It was a quiet personal message from a player who has shared some of the biggest moments of Messi's career, from Barcelona to Inter Miami, and who understood exactly what kind of presence Jorge had been in his friend's life. Before kickoff that night, Inter Miami observed a full minute of silence, with Jorge's name displayed on the big screens at New Stadium, while players from both Miami and Monterrey wore black armbands throughout the match. Miami supporters held up signs throughout the stands reading messages like "Stay strong Leo" and "Fuse a Messi," while one group of fans unveiled a banner reading, "We smile with you, we cry with you, you'll never walk alone, Leo." Inter Miami also released an official statement simply saying their hearts were with their captain and the entire Messi family. The tributes reached well beyond Miami's own stadium. FC Barcelona, the club where a 13-year-old Messi first arrived alongside his father in 2000 to try out for their youth academy, held its own minute of silence before a friendly match against Nottingham Forest in Udine, Italy. In a statement, Barcelona thanked Jorge for entrusting the club with the beginnings and most glorious years of his son's football career, a nod to the pivotal role Jorge played in convincing the club to take a chance on his son more than 2 decades ago. Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid, despite their historic rivalry with Barcelona, both issued their own messages of condolence, while the Argentine Football Association released a statement saying it deeply mourned, with sadness and sorrow, the passing of Jorge Messi, father of their national team captain. Newell's Old Boys, the Rosario club at the heart of the Messi family's own footballing roots, offered perhaps the most personal statement of all, saying its board of directors, members, athletes, and entire community embraced Celia, Lionel, Rodrigo, Macias, and Maria Sol with affection during what they called an incredibly difficult moment. Taken together, the response painted a picture of just how far Jorge Messi's influence reached, not because he ever set foot on a professional pitch himself, but because of the son he raised, guided, and protected every step of the way. From a teammate borrowing a shirt with his name to entire stadiums falling silent in his honor, football's tribute to Jorge Messi this week wasn't really about the game at all. It was about the people the game brought together, all showing up in their own ways for the man who's carried it the longest.